Hey, what is going on? I'm Steve. Hope you're doing totally awesome today. So that song right there, Overkill by Men at Work. Wow, what an amazing song from the 1980s. One of my favorites of all time. I just love the chord progressions. And it's surprisingly easy to play. Despite the pinkies, it's a piece of cake, and I'm going to show it to you in just a couple of minutes. That one along with two other mega smash hits, and when you play them at parties or at the beach or wherever, people are just gonna light up. So of course you gotta start with their biggest hit, Down Under in B minor. But the star of the show here is this, sort of reggae, calypso kind of beat where you go low, high, like that. So low, palm mute right there with one more big strum out. So you got to get that rhythm to nail the whole song. Of course, there's a lot of fast chord changes. So right after doing that, you go into a D major. But here, all you have time for is a low, high on the D major, and then A major, low, high, back into the B minor, and then G, A, B minor. And when I went to the G, so went low, high, and on the G, sometimes I'll even hit that high note, and on the A, sometimes I just lay it all the way across that second fret and include the second fret of the low E string. And then the verse goes like this. And full of trails, Sundays. So pretty cool. B minor, lay this finger down. Again, the A major with that E string included on the second fret, B minor, G, A, real quick, B minor, G, and then it goes into the chorus here, and it goes, and he said, oh, D, A, B minor, G, A, D, A, B minor, G, A, and if you can, you can strum out regular chords, you get that rhythm going. Chords right there, and then right after that gets to that little flute part. Same thing we did as the verse, just B minor, A, B minor, G. And in the middle of the song, after a couple verses and chorus, it goes sounds harder than it is. It's just the B minor to the A with that second fret, A major, and then back into D, A, B, G, D, A, B minor, G, A, D. All right, next up, we got a capo on the second fret for Who Can It Be Now? Here. So by using a capo, that allows us to keep the song in D, just like the one we did a minute ago, Down Under here, so for simplicity. So it starts off in a B minor, and I hit my guitar 3 times, 1, 2, 3, like that, and then go B minor with some palm muting to A. I'm just hitting the low note, so I'm sort of just laying my finger across for an A major. B minor, A, and that cool little walk up from open A, 4th fret, 5th, 6th of that open A string to D. Who can it be? C, B minor, quickly do an A major, and again I just lay my finger down because I'm hitting the low notes right there, back to D, and C, B minor, A, do it again, B minor, A, D, D, C, and if you want, you go like this. So you're hitting the B minor right here, the 6th fret of the, D, G, and then 5th fret a little out of tune. 5th fret of that B string, like that, as it goes into B minor, A minor, and then it goes back into B minor. Sorry, A major goes back into B minor. You can it be now, you can it be now, A, B minor, A minor, or A major, keep saying that, and then in the middle it goes E minor, to A, E minor, A, E minor, hangs out during the saxophone solo to a D to a C. D, C, yeah, 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 B minor, A, one more time, who can it be now, B minor, who can it be now, A, and then at the very end it goes, whoa, G, who can it, does that again like 3 or 4 times, whoa, just a bunch of strum outs on the G major to end that song. And lastly, it's that amazing song, Overkill. Gosh, I love this thing. And what's cool is if you learn the intro to this, you also learn Hold On Loosely by 38 Special. So that's Hold On Loosely, but Overkill has a different rhythm. Keep those same fingers in place. So you're in D major, but you start off with the 5th fret of the A string and 7th fret of the D string, and this is way easier than it looks too. Get some palm muting, go like this. This one has more of a driving rhythm. I can't get to, and then you put this finger on the 4th fret of that A string while leaving this one on the 7th fret of the D. Very cool. Now you just go down here to the 3rd fret of the A string and 5th fret of the D string, possibly, and then bring this one right here to the 2nd fret of the A string while leaving that one on the 5th fret of the D. Very cool. So put it together. I can't get to sleep. Think about the implications. Isn't that amazing? That right there is like worth the price of admission, even though the admission was free. Then it goes into a B minor. Day after day, we appear. A. We've done a lot of B minors in this lesson. B minor. Shows. I'm just hitting an A major by laying my hand across, finger across the 2nd fret again like that. Primarily hitting the low notes. Shows the fear. Now here's a hard chord. F sharp major. And you know, you can bar it. I use my thumb, and then put your pinky though, this is one of the keys, on the 4th fret of the G string like that, and go. Isn't that amazing? Come back another day. So you start off on F sharp minor again. I'll do that again. F sharp minor, but it's like a suspended deal with the 4th of the G string. And by using my thumb, that allows me to keep this one real high and hit the open high E string like that. If you fretted it, it would be like this, like that. And then you remove that pinky, and now you're in a straight up F sharp major to a G, to an A, come back another day. Then it goes back into, I'll hit that again. Let me get my pinky in place. Like that, like right here. Hear that? The palm muting makes it B minor. You can either, strum it if you want to, or keep that. A lot of downstrokes. And if when you go to the A, playing a regular A major this time and adding the 3rd fret of the B string. Those are the main parts of the song, and even when he's singing higher up, or you got that really sweet solo, you know? You just need a couple chord progressions to nail the song, and what an amazing song it is. All right, I'd love to hear what you think in the comments as usual. Give me some more suggestions for 80s stuff. I'm gonna do a bunch more 80s coming up because I was mostly a teenager in the 80s, and you know, so many great songs from that era. All right, appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you on the channel. Later.